Okay, Ben Hehe Omer Lefum Sara Agra, you started this idea that Lefum Sara Agra, the reward we receive when we talk about spiritual reward, when we talk about the reward that we expect from Hashem, is according to the effort, which I pointed out, which is the opposite of this world. We do not reward people according to their effort. We do not. Very few do. And when the teacher gives a test, you get graded according to how many answers you provided, not how many hours you studied. Right? We don't grade according to effort. Rav Zweig, he said in his day of school, he instituted many years ago, he decided that this was unfair. There are only 3 grades when they give tests to the students. The grades the students get back is according to expectation, below expectation, above expectation. So from a brilliant kid, we have a bigger expectation than from the one who struggles, right? So they are trying to give according to effort. But be that as it may, this world doesn't. This world does not. So I pointed that out last time. Let's just do the Rambam now. Ramar ben Hehe says, Rambam, Lefima she titzta'er b'Torah yesecharcha. Again, this is the last Mishnah in the 5th parak. According to how much you put effort, or titzta'er, you take pains to do something. That's the true word.
It's not effort.
It's even more than effort. And that's what I want to talk about a little bit today. That's what will be the Amru shelo yitkayem min ha-chokhmah lama shetilmad betorach amal ve'ira min ha-melamed. It's an unbelievable thing. That shelo yitkayem min ha-chokhmah, knowledge will not be long-lasting to a person. Lama shetilmad betorach amal, the one who learns it difficult, with hardship, through pressures, ve'yira min ha-melamed, fear of the teacher. When you're scared of the teacher, you remember it better. So, not so good that teachers have to be friends with their students nowadays. None of them saying it should be any different, because that's what it is. We live at the generation, if you're not friends, they don't go anywhere. But the point is, there is something to be said about having an awe of somebody. When we had awe of our teachers, if you was a fair and good teacher, we ended up liking them also, but we're still in awe of them when we were little kids. That is something, because then your study is real. You hold yourself responsible to it, and memela, consequently, you will remember it better. You will remember it better. It's very important. Well, Kiryat ta'anug v'menucha, when you read something, the ta'anug v'menucha, from pleasure and very relaxed, you sit on a lazy boy with a sefer in your hand, you may learn it. But how much you're going to remember, right, with your Diet Coke in your hand, you see? And kiyumla will not so much. It will not last so much. Velo to'elet ba. It will not be so helpful to you. It's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable idea. Same study. So Amru Perush Ma'amara Af Chokhmati Amdali. Af Chokhmati Amdali. Now Af has a double meaning in Hebrew. Af could also mean also, but it also means despite. Anger, despite. Yeah. Very nice. Right? So Chaim play on that. He says that's what it really means, Shalom HaMelech. Chokhmah Shalamati Ba'af. That Chokhmah that I learned with despite, with anger, with difficulty. Amdali. That you never forget. That you remember. That you won't forget. Listen to this, it's unbelievable. That's why Chachamim say Chachamim tell Rabbeim, again, you have to see whether in our generation it will work. But if it could work, that's the optimum choice. Chachamim recommend to the teachers, Amru Zerok Mara betalmidim. Put fear, instill fear in your students. When they study, they should be scared of what's gonna, what is the master gonna do? What is the Rebbe gonna do?
If what?
If anything, if I don't look right, if I scratch my head the wrong way, whatever. That means you instill fear. They have some fear. So when they fear and they study, that fear makes it. That's what makes the creative juices be. Right? Those connections that are made in your brain will be everlasting. Will remember. It's unbelievable. A lot of people remember what they learned in grade school more than what they learned in middle school. You know that? The Mishnah they learned in grade school, they remember much more than the Gemara they learned 10 years later. Why is that?
The brain is fresh.
But it's more than that. It's not only that.
Because they have more fear.
More fear.
They have more fear of
Consequence.
Right, yeah.
See, your grades for you is your whole life. Why? It's the same way. Why? We remember what happened to our bike. Somebody took it from us. You remember, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't remember your early cars as much.
No.
Why is that? Because it was your whole life. It was you dealt with a number of things, but that was your whole life. A car is just a small portion of every other headache that we have in our life. So, a few years down the line, what do we remember? We do remember, hopefully, Baruch Hashem, we're not going senile, but it's not so, the impact is not so great. Then the impact is the toys, the school, the grades. That's what it is. The fear makes it so real for them. Makes it so real. And that's why Chachamim recommended that there should be instilled some fear among students. It's perhaps lost cause in our generation, right? Especially in America. America, the concept of authority. There's someone from England said in England still a teacher is England in general, they have a king. The authority still exists. Even classes officially exist. Officially, you still have lords. Somebody could be knighted. They understand there is something called authority. In America, nobody has authority. Parents don't have authority. Right? Teachers don't have authority. Right. I think we'll stop here. Yeah, stop.